podcast.
Hi, podcast. Welcome back to
Episode
six
Yeah.
of the Aimless Pod. Yeah, we're back. This is kind of we haven't recorded in like 2 weeks.
2 weeks, yeah.
Just because of busyness of schedule, but we haven't stopped posting.
Until today.
Yeah.
Maybe. We'll see.
We'll see. Well, we'll see if this one, yeah. We might be able to post the same day, but we'll see. But, yeah, I want to get right into my new obsession that I have right now that I'm fucking addicted. I don't know how it caught me, but in the second episode, I was talking about how I saw, like, you know, the Pokemon card pulls where, like, the guy was like, should I open it or keep it, whatever the fuck. And I just kept watching those videos, and then I bought Pokemon packs, and I've bought in like 10 packs already. And I've pulled two good cards. One of them was worth like $5, the other one was worth like $20. But now I feel like I'm hooked, and I feel like this is like my lottery tickets.
Yeah,
my scratch tickets.
Welcome to gambling.
Oh gosh, and I'm like, yeah. The other day I went to one store, I bought 2 packs, and I went to another store, bought another pack, and then as I was going home, I bought 2 more packs at a fucking Dollar General, and I was just like, oh shit. I'm like, maybe I need to chill out with this, but it's fun because I'm like, I want to get good cards. That's it. I want to get some nice looking cards.
Yeah, at least you get something that's tangible. It's not just you're not just chasing like winnings, I guess.
True. And then, like, I mean, with scratch tickets, it's like if you don't win, you don't get anything.
Like,
yeah, you don't get anything.
We'll see if you get like that whenever you open up a pack and you're like, this is fucking bullshit.
True. Well, actually, we went to the store and I bought another pack because I want to open it, and we're going to see if I pull anything of substance from this shit. So
good luck.
Let me open it. Talk about I know you had.
I used to during COVID, which is bad. Thank you, Julie. And whatever. I guess I had work study, so I had a little bit of money. But whatever extra money that I had, or whenever Julie wanted to buy packs, we'd buy packs, or she'd ask me. She still does now, but now I'm like, whatever you want to get. I don't really like care to collect them too much anymore. Just because.
What's the trick? You put how many?
Now it's just that one can fuck off, and then the first one goes under. Okay, now the hit's on the back. It used to be like 3 cards to the front, and then you could do like guess the energy or whatever. Oh wait, what? Let me see. Let me see that pack. I'll see. You talk.
Okay. Yeah, and to be honest, like, my knowledge of Pokemon is not very.
This one's 4 to the front.
Oh, okay.
Guess. Oh, it's 4 to the front. Sorry, I guess I changed it with some of them.
I don't know a lot about Pokemon. Like, I don't know a lot of Pokemon. I know my knowledge of Pokemon is playing Pokemon Stadium on the N64. That's all the Pokemon I know, and that's what I mentioned to Joseph. I'm like, if I do collect them, I just want to get the first 151 Pokemon.
Yeah.
Like the basic ones that everybody kind of knows, like Pikachu. That's it. Pikachu, Raichu, Blastoise.
You're gonna name all 151.
Name 151. Okay, let me see this. Let's pull this together.
Even past then, I don't know. Yeah, I didn't get onto Pokemon.
Did you see if there was a good card in here or no?
I did see.
Oh, okay. Fuck.
I had to see what the hit, or I had to see where it was. I didn't realize that one's a 4 to the front.
Show it?
We'll zoom in if we're gonna edit it. Dark. You have to say what they are.
It's hard. Hold on.
I'll help you. Well, there you go.
This raccoon would show with me. Okay.
It's okay, he's of age.
Parasect. Toxapex.
I like your pronunciation.
Big Parasol. Snubbull. Rookie Dookie. Rookie Dookie. It's a bird. Taurus. He's a 151, no? I might want to save him.
In Pokemon Go, he's a North American exclusive.
Mr. Mime?
Galarian Mr. Mime.
What does that mean?
It's from the Galar region.
Electrolike. Oh, this one's nice. Corviknight? Is this the last one? Is this another one?
The last one's the hit, if you got a hit.
Oh, wait. Oh, this is shit.
You didn't get anything?
No, Galarian Darmanian.
Maybe I didn't really look at it. Oh, no, you didn't get any. Not even a holo.
Not even a holo. Well,
It
yeah.
is.
Yeah, well, see, that's what the obsession is. Like, the first like 3 packs that I opened, I got 2 cards that one
You
was
did
worth
get
20 and one was
crazy.
worth 5, and I'm just like, now that's shit. I'm gonna pour Celsius on them.
Pokemon, what a fun thing. Yeah, me and my dad, I got into it because of Pokemon Go. I didn't know anything about Pokemon before 2016. I didn't watch anything, really. I didn't play anything. My cousin Marcos played it, but we liked Yu-Gi-Oh more for some reason.
Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh! Sick.
I don't know why. I like Kabuto. That was my favorite. He's
Is
like
that
the little
bug
brown
thingy?
ball. Yeah,
Looks like a Goomba.
yeah, he
that
was my
one's-
favorite.
Yeah, but that's my Pokemon obsession. We'll give you guys an update as we go.
Well, I don't know what set we want to collect, but we'll both contribute to it.
Mhm.
And we'll build a binder with the podcast, and we'll see what we hit.
yeah.
And then we can decide: do we sell it? Do we keep it?
Or do we? Yeah. Or see what we pull. And
We'll
stuff.
make a binder of it for everything that we pull.
We gotta agree though. Is it just the 151? Because I honestly don't
That would
care
be-
about fucking.
You want to number them?
Yeah, we can number them.
Okay.
Because I don't care about Darmination. Like, I don't know who this is. All I know is Pokemon Stadium
Who's?
characters.
Do you have a favorite Pokemon? I feel like you said this earlier.
Scyther is cool. I don't know why, but I thought he looked like a Velociraptor, so I
guess
liked him a lot.
The first Pokemon I got was Pokemon. Yeah, I mean, first Pokemon game was Pearl for the DS. My uncle that helped me fix my truck. He worked on cars, and I think because they were like a used car dealership, they would get new cars in, and then they would clean them up and fix them up and stuff. And he would find stuff in there when he was working on it, and he found that game, and he gave it to me. So that was my first Pokemon game,
How damn.
and I got Piplup, and that's my favorite. And he's a penguin, which I
Penguin.
penguin.
He's
We
a
changed the
penguin.
things today, but
Yeah, I gotta rank.
I have a different bird.
Yeah. Also, I say penguin. I got called out by that. A lot.
Oh, I guess that wasn't even on the podcast.
that
That,
wasn't
was just
even on the pod.
afterwards.
Yeah, that was just. Yeah,
Penguin.
getting called out now. But I'd say penguin. I don't know why I say penguin. And then Julie called it out and said, "Why do you say penguin?"
Just
I'm
on the
like, "That's how it is. It's penguin." She's like, "No, it's
penguin.
And then I was like, penguin. Yeah, but I say
Asking-
penguin.
Asking ChatGPT, is
How do
it
you-
penguin or penguin?
It's like, yeah, penguin
Yeah,
is correct.
No, but I say penguin, and it's like, yeah, penguin is
Yeah,
correct.
penguin is the right way to say it. And then, well, there's a lot of people. I've always said that. Like, I remember in school, people would say like, "That's hella cricket." Like, something was crooked, and they would say it's cricket.
Oh,
Oh, that's cricket. Or you should move it. It's cricket. And then people say, yeah, I'm just like, that's fucking horrible. And
I
then
don't-
people say like, I know people say sandwich.
yeah. Julie's dad
Sandwich.
says sandwich. My friend Christian says sandwich, I think, but he also, I think for sure he says pizza.
Pizza. Pizza.
Pizza. Yeah.
Pizza.
I think Julie's
Pizza,
dad says pizza too.
sandwich. How do I say it? Let me see.
I say
Try to say it
pizza.
normally.
I
Pizza,
say sandwich.
Sandwich. I say sandwich. Yeah. Sanguis. That's in Mexican. That's in Mexican. That's in
Mexican.
Spanish. Yeah. Sanguis.
It's like caramel and caramel.
I say caramel.
I don't know, honestly.
Caramel. I hate caramel.
Can I get a
Can I get caramel macchiato? I say
Yeah.
caramel.
crayon? Cran?
I say
I
cran.
think I say cran.
I say cran.
Um,
CRAN. Cran.
it's like cat. You don't say cat.
Cat.
Cat. You don't say the T.
Cat.
Cat. I can't think of any other words off the top of my head that are like that. But
Moving on from Pokemon,
what's
I have
wrong with his tail?
I don't know what the fuck.
That's ugly.
Oh, it's like so mismatched from its body. Moving on from Pokemon though, I have a question for you. What's the weirdest thing you've wiped your ass with?
I feel like I've only used toilet paper.
You've never had
Like
to
one
resort
ply,
to.
though. To something else? Paper towels. Yeah.
Is that? Do you think that's better? Is that an upgrade?
No, I think they were like an industrial roll of paper towels. It was like one of those ones. It's not even notches cut into it. It's just like
The tear? Yeah,
wrapping it on your hand, like putting your foot on it.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, it was just. It turned into like the Japanese flag real quick. it was painful.
What do you mean?
It was
Oh,
just-
because it was red.
Yeah.
That was just blood immediately. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I don't think it was that bad of a poop, but yeah, that hurt.
Damn.
It was like sandpaper.
That's horrible. I've had to
You
do
try
that
to like,
before,
because
too.
like whenever you get toilet paper, like sometimes you can like ball it up or whatever a little bit and wipe, but
that one is like
it was like
it's
keeping
just-
it flat hurt. Balling it up was worse because it was just a bunch of jagged edges.
It's like a newspaper. Oh gosh. I will say this, and my friend Rocky can attest to this. The first time I ever went to
He's posting up on the other bird.
Oh shit, that's pretty sick.
I wish you guys could see this. This is
Little
insane.
pause on the
We'll
podcast.
color comment on it. There's there's like a colorful bird. He's all black with red
Oh,
little
he's trying
shoulders.
to mate it, huh?
Maybe I give
Oh,
up.
he left.
He was like this. But the other bird did not cave.
did not care at all.
All right, continue your ass. What were you wiping it with?
What
And
was
where?
it? Oh, my friend Rocky can attest to this. That the first time I went over to his house, as children, I went to his house. I took a shit at his house, and then I was gonna wipe my ass, and there was no toilet paper, and I was like, "What the fuck do I do?" I was like, "What am I gonna wipe my ass with?" I was like, there was like hand towels, but I'm like, dude, what am I gonna do? I can't flush these down or anything. So I looked into the cabinets and there was no toilet paper. I'm like, fuck. The only thing there was a bag of cotton balls. And that's what I used. I just grabbed a bunch of cotton balls and just fucking. It was just.
Did you flush them?
Yeah, I think so.
I wonder if you can flush cotton balls down.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe not. But that was the worst like
That was
experience.
in Mapton?
No, that was in. I forgot where he lives.
Oh, I guess we'll censor that.
Yeah, but yeah, that was the worst. I've had to use the roll of the toilet paper like once it's over. Like I used like the last piece of toilet paper. I'm like, fuck, there's no more toilet paper, and it's just a roll. And I've taken off the like actual roll and like had to use that. Like I just rolled it off and then like just kind of.
Been very unlucky.
Yeah,
I usually look for toilet paper before I wipe.
I don't.
Especially since whenever we go camping,
Mm.
a lot of the times they won't refill them, or else people will stock it themselves, which is insane that our state can't buy a little bit of toilet paper.
No, and then they'll just buy the one ply too.
It's always the worst shit ever.
They'll buy the worst. Fucking.
Yeah, it's like you can just see straight through it.
It's just one ply toilet paper is the fucking worst too. It's so. It just puts me in such a bad mood when I'm just like, oh.
And it always hurts too. It's never soft.
Yeah.
It's like the hardest one ply ever,
Mm-hmm.
but somehow it's the thinnest.
Yeah. Well, there's some stores where you'll walk into a restaurant and you're like, damn, they got 2-ply here. Like that's damn. These motherfuckers have money.
I wonder who like makes the industrial toilet
Knorr.
paper.
I don't know why I'm thinking Knorr, but no, Knorr is like a seasoning brand, isn't it?
I don't even know what that is.
Knorr.
Knorr.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I remember during COVID, I think my dad bought, before everything sold out, he bought like a bunch of industrial,
Oh gosh.
like
Toilet
one ply.
paper.
I
One
think.
ply?
I don't know. I guess he can correct me
12
if he
ply.
sees it. But I just remember him. He's like, if you need toilet paper, we got it fucking done.
Damn.
Because Costco was sold out. What a time. What a time to be alive.
Damn. So, okay, on the topic of restrooms and stuff, I have something. Do you, and this is complete honesty, do you wash your hands after every time you use the restroom? Pee or poop?
In public, yeah. At home, if I pee, probably not all the time.
No. In public, you'll wash your hands?
Yeah.
All the time. Pee
Because
or poop?
I sit down to pee every time. I don't want to get pee all over my legs. I don't use urinals. Urinals are for wussies.
We
No,
might have-
that's the
we might
opposite.
have- we might have to end the pod.
I can't. I don't know why. I always have to
Pee
like.
shy.
Yeah. Oh, I am pee shy. I'm hella pee shy. Leave a comment below if you're pee shy. I swear. If I'll
Pee shy gang, raise up.
Hashtag pee shy gang. Hashtag Aimless Pod pee shy gang. Yeah, I swear. If we're at a Mariners game, I'm like, Mauricio, I gotta pee so fucking bad, and we're walking to the Mariners stadium, and to the bathroom, and there's a huge line, and I'm waiting in it, and like, if there's a spot at the urinal that opens up, I'll just wait until the stall opens up. Because if I go to the urinal, I'm just going to stand there and then my body just like retracts all the pee. And then I'm just standing there. I'm just like, everybody can hear that I'm not peeing. How long do I stand here to make it look like I'm peeing?
You just start thinking about
yeah.
that stuff.
And then I walk away and I'm like, fuck. And I wash my hands and I fake wash my hands.
I will say there is something. Well, I'm not pee shy. I will go into the middle of two men, pee on them. No, I'm not very pee shy. I could just walk into, I'm like, whatever. So I don't care. I need to pee. But one thing I will say that I'm like self-conscious, and this is, I think, a man thing. I don't think girls are like who can piss longer, but like I feel like if I pee, like okay, let's say there's a dude peeing, I walk up, I pee, and I finish first. I feel like I'm such a bitch. How did he pee more? Do you feel that or no? No, you've never thought about that?
I'm too busy worrying about if I can
I can pee or not.
I'll be there the whole time.
Damn. No, yeah, I'm like, fuck, why? I'm not peeing long.
I should have drank more.
I should drink more water. This guy's beating me. And that's, I don't know. Let me know in the comments if that happens to you, or if that's just a guy thing, or if that's just a me thing, and I'm just like self-conscious about that. But no, I will, if I'm going into a restroom, I will let that shit rip. I will fucking.
I used to be poo shy in like school.
I used to. In school, I would fucking take a shit. But that was the worst thing though. In school, like people would try to break open the doors and shit like that. Like they would just be like.
I think that's why. I think I had a bad experience, which sounds funny.
Mm-hmm.
Pooping in middle school.
Mm-hmm.
I think I wasn't in the handicap stall. I was in the one that's always like way too small for a normal person to fit in.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, there was like kids.
Normal person.
I don't know who that's made for. It's made for like
sure.
5 foot,
Yeah.
100-pound children.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, they were like sticking their feet under like the thing and like
gosh.
banging on the door and telling me to hurry up. And I was like, I'm pooping.
Are you taking a shit? Yes, bitch. I'm sitting down.
They're like, hurry up.
Yeah.
Just
Throwing it at their feet as they're
leave
licking
me
it.
alone.
Oh,
Yeah,
gosh.
that was a bad experience.
No.
And then I just would like hold it every day till I got home. To hold my
Oh my gosh, holding in your food.
I don't think I needed to go that bad.
I think like I've had friends too that like they wouldn't poop at school. They would be like, I'm going home. Or like even in class, like a lot of kids would get in trouble in class because I'm going home to the restroom. I'm not going here. And the teacher would be like, no, you have to go here. And he's like, no, I'm going home. I don't feel comfortable here. And I'm like, damn, like that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's just crazy. I don't know. Like I don't have that experience. I'm like, dude, I'm in a restroom. I'm here to shit.
That's what it's
Like,
for.
why are we trying to pretend like that's not what we're here for? I'm here to fucking rip ass, and I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna.
One of my friends, it would be so quiet in there. It'd be weird. I hate that now. Still, if I'm at like work or something and I'm pooping and like it's silent and I go and sit down next to somebody who's already pooping and just Bob, like
just trading back and forth.
Oh, he
See
pooped
who can do it
longer than
me. He pooped longer. Than me.
A friend of mine would go on YouTube or like just play music hella loud in the bathroom.
Playing music was never. I'm like, dude, it's not
like,
gonna muffle out the sound of your fucking.
I did turn when we were at not Hobby Lobby, Craft Warehouse over in Tri-Cities, and I was pooping. They had the keypad thing to keep like homeless people out, but it would unlock the door no matter what. Like I know at Chipotle in Yakima, if you do it, it won't unlock it if somebody types in the code because there's like a separate lock. But this one was just one lock. I was like, this is fucking scary. Somebody's gonna type in the code. How do I let them know that I'm in here without being like what do you say whenever? What do you say whenever somebody comes and knocks on the door and you're in the bathroom? Just noise.
No, I think if okay, let's play this out. That way it's just natural. Play this out.
Okay.
I'm pooping. I'm watching TikTok.
Dum dum dum.
No, I don't know. Naturally, I think my honest reaction is just like,
I like
yep.
how
I say, yep. Yep.
I like how
I'm
people.
pooping.
Sometimes I do it, but sometimes people talking like the third person. Somebody's in here. I hear that all the time.
Super scared. That's somebody's in here. Somebody's in here. Somebody's in. It's like, yeah, you. No, someone else. Oh, you're talking about them. Somebody's in here. Someone's in here.
I'm trying to think of what else people say. Oh, that one's so funny to me. I don't know why. I mean, I'll be right out.
People say busy. Busy. Shitting. Just shitting.
Somebody's in here.
Taking a shit.
Oh, it's so stupid.
Like, yeah, imagine you're in the stall and taking a shit.
It's just funny, like, yeah, the scared
The scared version of Someone's in here. What do you mean? Yeah, you. No, someone else is in here.
What would be the least weird thing to say?
I think just yup. Because it's like, obviously,
Yep.
your question is anybody in
I
here?
think busy's good too.
Busy.
Yeah. I just say like, I'll be right out. Or just a second, I guess. I don't know.
Then the
I'm
horrible-
mid shit.
I'm sitting in here. Or the worst thing is where you get the knock. You get the knock. And pa, pa, pa. You're like, yep. Then you see a 5-year-old kid
Oh no. I've never had that happen.
just looking under, or
well,
the fucking cracks. The cracks
Yes,
in the
yes,
stall
yes.
where you just see,
And then you're just like,
please don't stop.
because I've
looking.
walked past the stall and where it has too big of a gap and like I can't really see like their feet, so I like walk past it. I can just see them just
Well, yeah, 'cause then
pants around the ankles. I'm just like, oh, I'm so sorry.
next time I do that, I'm just gonna keep maintain eye contact with them.
Just keep walking by.
Are you in there? You pooping? What are you doing in there?
I need to poop. Are you pooping?
Sorry, no.
When you were going in the bathroom, I was shaking the door.
Oh, we were fucking in a, what is it? Nordstrom? No, where were we? I don't know where we were.
Marshalls.
Marshalls, there
Yeah.
you go. But I was taking a shit, and I just told Joseph, I'm like, come with me, and then he came with me, and then I was like, pretend like you're trying to open the door, and then you fucking
I shook it like 3 times.
and then it's like,
yeah, I was like,
no,
oh,
oh shit.
yeah, oopsie.
Oopsies.
Don't go poopy in the I don't think anybody would shake the door. What would you do if you need to go that bad? It's not like you can get off, scoot over. What would you do if you need to poo so bad you're gonna shit your pants? There's no way you can make it to the bathroom. Like you can't. There's somebody already at both stalls. There's a urinal and the sink.
Is there a trash can?
No, they only have hair dryers or hand dryers. The air dryers.
In the hair dryers. In the air dryers. Oh gosh, I don't know. I think I'm probably just shitting my pants. I'm not pulling my pants down. Imagine somebody walks in on you shitting in the sink. I'm just like on top of the sink.
Just holding it.
Oh, stomping it down. Oh my god.
Still water on.
I'm sorry if
Wash
you're
your butt.
eating food while we're watching.
I never get gross.
I never get grossed
My
out
dad does.
Oh, well, don't be eating. What's your dad's name? I forget.
Chris?
Mr. Joseph.
Oh,
I was gonna say Dr. Joseph.
sorry.
I don't know if
doc-
you're a doctor actually, but
I mean, his name is Joseph too.
true. Speaking of school and taking shits, so I always had this like, so I would always want to go home from school early, like honestly just to play video games. Like I would be like, let me just go home so I can play fucking Legend of Zelda. I want to go home and play it. Like my parents were working, so I'm like, yeah, nobody's there. Or sometimes my mom was there, but I'm like, I can sneak in a couple of video games. But my excuse is always like, everybody would say, just say you threw up. Like they automatically tell you go home. Like if you're throwing up, like that's a symptom. You can't fucking stay here. We don't want you here. I used to, so I kept doing that. I kept saying like, I threw up. And I felt like the secretaries at that point and the nurse was just like, bro, like you're obviously lying, you know? So then in my little child mind, I was like, okay, I need another excuse. Cause I'm like, the fucking puking is just, it's too much. Like they're catching on to this shit. So in my mind, I was like, okay, now I have an idea. I was like, I'm going to go into the restroom. I go into the restroom and then I walk out and I go to the office and I'm like, hey, can I talk to the nurse? And they're like, yeah, what's wrong? And I'm like, I think I need to go home. And they're like, why? I have diarrhea. I told the secretary I had diarrhea. And then the secretary, rightfully so, just starts like laughing. She's like, oh my God. She's like, no, that's not funny. That's not, you need to go home. And I was just like, just standing there like, yeah, I have diarrhea. And yeah, and then they called my mom and then, yeah, she came to pick me up. But that was in my child mind. I was just like, throwing up? What's the next thing? I'm throwing up out my ass. I'm like, diarrhea, baby. Do you have any excuses that you used to use to go home? Or was it
I would
just like,
just say
I
my
feel sick?
stomach hurt. I don't know why I wouldn't just lie about throwing up. That does seem pretty easy.
Throwing up, yeah. I just threw up.
No, I would say my stomach hurt. They would make us go see the nurse.
Mm-hmm.
And then she would just be like...
One time somebody said that, like, they went to the nurse because their stomach hurt. She gave them, like, crackers and, like, a Sprite or something.
I think she gave me something. I think she gave me, like, Tums.
tough.
Go back. And then I like later I think I don't know, I didn't like lying
I
about
lied.
stuff too much.
I would lie.
Well, I got in trouble for lying when I was in kindergarten.
What'd you lie about?
We were running in PE, and I punched myself in the face when I was running, and I said a kid punched me because I was so embarrassed. And they got the kid in trouble until, I came out. They were like, he didn't punch me. I was like, he did. He punched me. And then later I was like, okay, I lied. I'm sorry. And then I got in trouble from my parents.
From lying? Oh, your parents got you in trouble, but not the teachers or anything? Oh, my
Yeah.
gosh. Yeah, that's
I
funny.
completely forgot about that. But, I punched myself. I still remember the kid, too. Like, I remember everything. I think I told him later in, like, high school. I was like, you're not going to remember this at all. But I did that. I was like, I'm sorry. I have no idea why. It's like turkey with the bee thing. And I was like,
Bee sting.
I was like, man, I still remember that. And he's like, I remember that too. I don't know why I told you there was no bee, because there was.
I kicked a girl in the stomach in elementary school. Her name is Alexis. I don't know if you're listening to this, Alexis, but I'm sorry. I don't know if you remember that either, but I kicked her in the stomach. We were playing like kickball, and I was kicking. I kicked it. She like caught it. I got mad, so I went to go kick her in the stomach. I don't know why. I was never that bad of a kid, I promise. Like I wasn't, but I was like so angry that she caught it on me. Because I think probably my friends would be like, "Oh, a girl caught it."
Oh.
And I was just like, just kick her in the fucking stomach.
It was like a Spartan kick?
I think it was more like a fucking roundhouse kick. Like,
Oh my god.
just kicked her. And then I got sent to the office, and they were like, "Why'd you kick her?" And I was like, "Cause she caught the ball." Like I felt like I was justified. I was like,
It's
she
funny
caught
to
it.
think that.
Yeah, kids are fucking stupid. We're all stupid as kids.
Who else I was thinking of like accidentally hurting somebody. I remember in high school, I could jump super high. I could dunk barely.
Show me right now.
Not now. I was like 160 then.
Mm-hmm.
But I could jump super high. And I remember we were playing Turkish football, which is like, it was like basketball but with a football. And you got like 3 steps.
Oh,
And it was on
I think
basketball hoops.
Yeah,
And
I
you had to,
remember
like,
that.
you could shoot it through or lay it up, and like
I
it
forgot
was
about
weird.
that. I don't think we called it Turkish football, but I remember what it was. Yeah,
I think that's what they called it. But they did a jump ball thing, and I jumped up as high as I could, got the ball, and I came down with my elbow, and a girl was under me, and I elbowed her right in the top of the head,
my
like
gosh.
super hard. It was like
Holy
boom. She was like, oh. I was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm like, you okay? And she's just like, oh.
Her crowd, she has a dent.
It's like a cartoon.
It's the good. That big ass, like.
I felt so bad. It was like the hardest elbow ever. I mean, a 90-degree angle, like those are illegal in UFC. Straight up and straight down elbows. Like,
Oh,
on the
they're
top of
legal
the
now.
head.
They're legal now. No, not
Oh,
on
yeah?
top of the head. Not on top of the head. But the
On
6 to 12.
the top of her head, me jumping up, and I had like a 35-inch vertical or something.
Oh gosh. And just.
Yeah, just straight down on the
Oh,
top of her head.
gosh.
It hurt my elbow. That's how hard it was.
You're like, oh, bitch.
Oh, my elbow. What the fuck? Move.
Move, man.
Yeah, she got ice and stuff, and I felt so bad. She had a bad headache.
Oh my god.
I remember asking
imagine
her.
getting fucking elbowed on the top of the head.
By a skinny ass kid who could jump really high with probably the boniest elbow ever,
Yeah, just.
cracking her head. She probably like, I'm gonna look her up and she's gonna be in like a wheelchair. Like, no, that was me. I'm so sorry.
You just see a dent. Like an elbow-sized dent. It's just.
She's wearing like a
Helmet.
one of those like I had to wear one. Oh, no, I almost had to wear one when I was a kid.
A helmet?
Yeah, like a shaping head thing. Because I was under my mom's wrist. My head's still, I mean, you could feel it. It's like weirdly shaped.
I just pat you for the next 30 minutes.
I can't feel it yet.
I can't feel it yet. Let me.
It's like flat, like right here.
You have a flat head. What does that mean?
Kind of. It's like rounded than
I have like horns, so I don't know where that came from.
Mine's from being under my mom's rib when I was like, I don't know. I was gonna say a baby.
Like
yeah,
7.
that's right.
I was like 7. I was just under
Tucked
her
under
rib.
there.
Gosh. Yeah, I think the worst injury that I saw as a kid. Oh yeah, there was a kid.
Saw?
I don't. Yeah, like, well, there was a kid that like got dropped in middle school, and it was like on some steel ladders. I don't know. They were fighting, I think, but I think he just fell.
Oh.
And he came back, and his forehead was like this, swollen. It was so weird looking. He looked like an alien, and I was just like, I remember people would like laugh, and I'm like, oh, I feel bad for him.
Yeah,
Like, it's so sad. But yeah, like people made fun of him so bad. Like that's the thing about school too. Like I think a kid got into a car crash too, and his hands were like swollen as fuck, and everybody called him Mickey Mouse hands after that. And it's so mean. I'm like, oh my gosh, we were fucking
so
assholes. Like,
yeah, kids are the worst.
yeah, we were like, oh damn, like
They're just I don't know. Whenever you're a kid, you don't think about. I mean, I wanted to talk about the worst injury. I don't know. I mean, my friend got in a car accident, but he wasn't like too banged up, I guess. Just lots of scratches. But there was a fight that happened with there's a bigger kid, a lot bigger. He was tall and stocky, I guess. And then a smaller guy who was fighting, and he was calling him fat. So they started fighting, and the big kid just grabbed him and picked him up and just slammed him straight on his like collarbone.
oh,
And he broke it, and then he punched him in the face.
ooh,
And that ended it. I mean, it stopped it.
It ended. Yeah.
Yeah, I was just like,
I never got into a fight. I've never fought anybody. I'm glad I didn't. I mean, it's so like, it's what they say. There's never a winner in a fight because either you fuck somebody up, but it's just like you get in trouble now.
yeah,
Even no matter the fucking thing, unless it's self-defense, I guess. But most of the time, it's not. And then if you get your ass kicked, you get your ass kicked, and then you're just fucked. So it's like,
yeah.
yeah, fighting is very weird. I never got into a fight.
No, I didn't like, even now, I don't like confrontation, I guess.
I'm not a very confrontational
Like, I don't
person
care. There was like a thing at a Mariners game that me and Julie were at, and the person behind it, because they have like value tickets, so it's like $30, and we got really good seats. And the guy behind us was like saying that, like whispering to his family that we like stole the seats because we didn't know where we were sitting. And we went and got them. And Julie's like, oh, I want to tell them something. I was like, it doesn't matter. Like it'll be okay. And then she kind of got over it. She's gonna be like, I didn't say that. But
I'm very.
But I was just like, no, it's fine. Who cares?
Yeah, like you could at the end of the day, like, oh, and then it's always the worst when you fucking think you're like, I should have said this or something. But I remember at a Sounders game too with my parents. So I'm like super defensive of like my parents when it comes to like public interactions, especially with like, I don't know, because my parents are Mexican, obviously. So I feel like a lot of the time, you know, I'm always like, maybe that's just in my head, but I'm like, if somebody says something like racist to my parents or something, I would be very fucking pissed. But at a Sounders game, when I took him to their first Sounders game, we were sitting in bleachers. It was like the Hawks Nest thing or whatever. We're sitting in bleachers, and then a lady comes up, and we were sitting in like seats 10, 11, 12, 13. And they were like, oh, we have seats 9 and 10. Can you guys scoot over? There was so much room around us. I'm like, oh my God, I know you paid for the seats. I get it. But I'm like, really? You can't just sit like one spot over. You really need this one seat. I'm like, and I get it, you know, and I know I'm in the wrong here because it's like, yes, sit in your seats, whatever. But it's like when the spaces are all open, they didn't fill up. It's like, but then that was the confrontation part where I'm just like, should I just be like, you really can't just sit there? I could have said that, but then I'm like,
yeah.
But then I'm also in the wrong. So it's just like, okay, so I really can't.
True. I will say that, yeah, like there's times where Julie will speak up too, and I'm just like, well, yeah. Sometimes you do need to say something, I guess. Sometimes it's like, okay, I don't, like, it's not going to lead to anywhere good. But then sometimes it's like, yeah. Like, I think in that same day, we went to get vodka lemonades.
Mm-hmm.
And they took my ID, which was like a vertical ID, and I was like 160, and at the time it was like 220 already. So they took mine, and then they didn't take Julie's friends. And they were like, this does not look like you. It's like, that's me. And then she was like, no, this looks like it could be your mom. I was like, oh my God, this lady. Fuck? I was like, you took mine, and mine's a vertical. And the lady was just like, I'll take it this time, but you're going to have to get a new picture because it's on me if you're, whatever, if it's not you. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
He was like tripping.
There's some times where confrontation is needed or like calling it out, I guess.
Yeah.
Like even at that Mariners game when fuck, that shit still annoys me to this day with the fucking packs that we took in. I get it. It's whatever, but like it was so funny because I had like a little Nike satchel. It wasn't a see-through one, and I get their see-through bags. But as we're standing in line, the security guard's like, "No, it's too big. You need to fucking put it away or take it back." And I'm like, "Why?" I'm like, "There's people passing in with bigger ones." And then a bitch with a fucking backpack walks in to the side of us, and I'm like,
I just liked that later when we were going to the bathroom and waiting for Julie and Aubrey. I like grabbed you and I turned you around and I just pointed and it was literally the exact same bag that they made you put away.
That they made me buy a fucking locker there, and I was just like,
I know the guy walked you out to it or whatever.
yeah, he walked me out to it.
I'll go show you. Come on, pal. Come on.
Yeah. Oh, and then the fucking he's like, "Pal, come on." I'm like, "Oh, you fucking."
It's like, you know, the All-Star game's coming up. Say no, you're just locking things down.
We gotta tighten security up. As somebody with a fucking giant backpack walks in with a bomb, and he has a bomb.
That guy is just like with a timer counting down.
Right? No, that's part of the J-Rod squad. He's good.
He's good. He gets a free T-shirt.
Yeah, he gets a free T-shirt. He'll cover it up. Yeah, but oh my gosh, yeah, calling it out sometimes.
I mean, me and my dad we bought one of those like drawstring backpacks, super uncomfortable. We bought one there at the park that the year before. We went back, I think that same year, to a game. I had it on, and the guy's like, "Oh, they're gonna get you in trouble over there for it. Just put it under your sweater." The security guard told me that. He told me to just hide it under my sweater or put it in my pocket. So I took it off and put it in there. Because my dad's like, "We bought that in the team shop right there. It's completely empty."
Yeah.
And he's like, "Just put it away. I won't say anything." I go, okay. So I just put it in my pocket. And then we got back in there because we got bobbleheads and we filled it up.
I literally, yeah, and I'm thinking about that scenario too. Like, I told that guy, I was like, "Do you want to look inside my bag? Like, I have, like, there was just like personal hygiene shit in there. There was just like fucking tampons and shit in there, or fucking pads or whatever." I'm like, "Look," "There's chapstick, there's tahine. What, like, like, is there something, that I can empty it out and fucking show you?" And he was just like, nope, it's just too big of a size." I'm like, "Oh, you."
Yeah, that's stupid. I hate the. Oh, take it and touch it all you want. I don't like.
Yeah,
care.
I don't care. I'm not fucking hiding anything.
Yeah.
It's fine. Fucking do whatever.
If I wanted to, you could hide anything on you.
Yeah.
As long as it's not metal.
And there's people that walk in with vapes, and then that's not allowed either. And then I just see people with vapes. I mean, that's at any concert and stuff too. I've snuck shit into, like, in my shoes. Literally, these
I'm
shoes
too scared too.
I've always snuck things.
Julie's a baller like that. She'll do it. But
she's a baller like that.
I get too scared. I'm always like, I don't know. That's not allowed, Julie. I don't know. She's probably like, "Oh, you're such a bitch. Come on."
Such a bitch.
I was like, I don't know.
I'm very uncomfortable.
Like, even with the mics, we're gonna see if we can get into a Mariners game with them. You're not supposed to, but
I feel like
it'll be. Julie's like, I'll do it. I'm just like, I don't know, Julie.
Honestly, if we just have them on, I feel like, oh no, but there's a metal detector.
She said, because they have a magnet, we can just put them on like our keychain, and then just throw the keys in the thing and swipe it down. They just look at it. Okay, this is bad. I don't know if I should say this. I have a Ridge wallet. I don't want to give anybody ideas. I might cut this out completely. But if you really wanted to, there's always a way.
Okay, that's pretty
bad.
Always a way.
But like somebody can. If somebody really wants to, and I think that just goes for anything,
yeah.
they're going to be able to.
Yeah.
Even now, they have like, I don't know, it goes back and forth. They're like, walk through, stop. All right, you go back, come back through. I'm like, what am I doing? Take it out of your pockets. You told me to keep it in.
Take off your belt. Pull your pants down.
Let me see it.
Let me see.
Wow. A lot of foreskin.
Not allowed.
A lot of foreskin on this one. Very stretchy.
Oh, too stretchy.
Go.
Back out of the line. Back of the line. Come back again. Come back around. We'll do it again.
Firm it up, kid.
Firm it up, kid. This is your first time coming to a baseball game? I don't want to come anymore. I don't like this anymore. Yeah. But I don't know.
So picky choosy with them.
It is. And then the last fucking concert we went to, there was just a guy that had edibles in his hand, and he just walked through, and the security guards all like, "Open your hand," and he opened it, and they're like, "Yeah, you gotta throw those away." He's like, "Okay." He's throw.
I'm gonna die now.
I'm gonna die now because of you. Okay, go
on your hands. I'll do.
Blood's on your hands.
How
long have we been recording?
I don't know. This will be our makeup for missing last week. 39 minutes.
That's not bad. We can spin the wheel. 39 by the time we finish spinning the wheel. I have no fucking idea what I'm gonna rant about.
That's what I ran into last time. I'll just rant about it. We'll just pick something.
We'll pick something. Me first or you first? Who spun it last?
You spun it last. I got rant first, then I couldn't rant.
Wait. The marker was in the way.
I hope you don't get react.
Ah, fuck me. Actually, hold on. Before we spin the wheel,
I hope you don't get react. I'll be recording on my phone. We need to figure out a way to.
my friend, remember he commented on the video. He wanted us to talk about certain things. Do you want to do that now?
Oh, we can
Okay.
recommend.
Recommend.
I don't know what it would be. There's no like. Well, I can't even think of the word.
No, well, fuck it. I mean, we can spin it at the end. We'll spin it. We'll still talk about stuff. I know it's already 39 minutes. What
That's
do we have
fine.
to cut out? Okay. Let's see.
This podcasts are an hour and a half.
Yeah, let's see the more of the comments. We're actually gonna answer my friend Daniel's questions here. Let's see.
He was the other judge, huh?
of the fitness
Of
challenge,
the fitness challenge that Mauricio didn't know.
I love you guys' friendship. Thank you guys. Oh, thank you guys, everybody that leaves a comment and stuff. So that really
True.
helps out a lot, and we love seeing that. And there's questions and stuff. Like if you guys do have a question that you guys want us to answer or talk about on the podcast, like feel free to do that. We haven't been taking a lot of questions yet, just because I think we want to grow a little bit more and see more interaction. But little by little, I would want to say we can accept.
Chubbs asked something. I can't remember what the fuck it was.
Like personally, or he just
It was on the podcast. He was like, "Oh, I should have. You guys should answer this on the next podcast." And now I can't think of it.
Okay. Well, Daniel's question was,
Sorry.
can you guys talk about moving to a bigger city and working there, about relationships and maybe obsessing over material items?
The first one I can't because I live in the smallest city.
Moving to a bigger city and working there. Yeah,
I mean, if-
that's kind of scary, honestly. Like I've lived in Mapton in my home city like my whole life, so I really can't attest to like moving out. But my only recommendation would be that like I don't know, it's kind of exciting because you're moving to a new city where no one knows you almost. You're starting from new. Literally every opportunity is open to you. Nothing is tying you down. Nothing is holding you down from whatever you've done here. So you're going into a new world where, yeah, everything is open. Whatever you want to do, you can do it.
True.
Here, it's a little bit harder, and especially in a bigger city because there's more opportunities.
There is. It's like the double-edged sword. It's like more opportunities, but also more competition. But I think
competition.
you just have to put yourself out there. I feel like that's for everything, though.
And yeah, honestly, like I was thinking about that too, and I've had conversations with people, and it's just like I will always say that, like thinking about things and actually doing them, like there's a quote that I always like that it's like you get credit for action, not for like thinking about it or planning, and I think that is very true because it's like even with this podcast, it's like we could have planned it for a lot longer. We could have said, oh, we need a good gear, we need a better camera, we need better microphones, we need better everything, but you have to take action at some point. You can't just keep thinking about it. So
Yeah.
yeah, I think the biggest thing, it's like if you want to do something in that big city, if you want to do music, you want to do a podcast, you want to become a YouTuber, you want a TikToker, like just start it. Don't think about it, because the more you think about it, the more you're going to tell yourself why you shouldn't do it.
True. I wouldn't go into it blind, I guess.
Do a
like
little
if
bit
you
of
have something
research.
lined up to move to a bigger city, you're already like 2 steps ahead of everybody else, I feel like. But if you're going to like, I'm going to move to California to do this,
do
it's like,
this.
as much as like, it does work out for some people, it's so rare that it's just like, I'm not saying, because I feel like anything's possible.
Shooting
Yeah,
everything down.
don't do it. Just stay where you
Just
are.
stay where you are. Why are you moving? No.
Work at McDonald's, you're going to make okay money.
You'll make okay. You'll retire.
But like, yeah, just make sure that you try to get some stuff lined up because you don't want to go in completely blind. But it is very exciting. I mean, even moving to like Tri-Cities would be kind of cool. I don't like traffic though. I like where we live. I just wish, I mean, it's expensive here too. But
Yeah, everywhere's expensive right now. But
it is cool. I always think of like, this is materialistic kind of, not really, but gas stations are so much cooler in big cities because they get all the new stuff
sure, they do.
all the time. Bigger markets, so they always get the test stuff. And then here we just get whatever sells the best. So it's always just regular Coke Zero.
Yeah.
Do I need to kill somebody?
We gotta kill something. No.
The chicken eater.
Yeah, I will just say I don't know. I think moving to a big city, I think there's more opportunities. It's more, because honestly, we're in a small town. Us recording a podcast here in a park, people are probably driving by and being like, these people are weird as fuck. What the fuck are they doing? But in bigger cities, that's almost normal. Like you're gonna see people do it more often. Recording themselves, being vloggers, whatever the fuck they are. So you have that advantage of like in society it's more normal in those bigger cities because everybody's trying to make it out of there or trying to make something out of there, and you have more opportunities.
Yeah.
The other questions, I honestly about the relationships and everything, I think that'll be another episode. But yeah. Obsessing over material items, I think that's I do want to talk about that because that is very. I think it is a very like scary path to go down. I think obsessing over material items is very, because I think there's always something new. There's always going to be something new. There's always going to be something better. There's always going to be, the bigger, better thing. But understanding that you don't need everything, or, don't buy it because you're trying to prove to other people or try to show people like, oh, look, I have this new thing,
Yeah, I think that's the worst of it.
Get things because you want to get things, not because you think other people, or you think you would look good in it, or you think you would, or other people would be like, flexing is the worst. You don't want to flex things because it's just the scary path. Because that's the thing too. Like if you're always chasing that, saying like I'm gonna buy that new thing, to then, now people are gonna respect me because I have a 2026 car. It's like no, that 2026 car, it's
new.
It's the car of the year, yeah. But then next year, it's like then somebody else is gonna buy that car, and now you're behind, and you're always gonna be constantly chasing and being like, oh, but this person has this, and then that comparison comes in, and then you're comparing yourself. So
yeah,
it's a slippery slope to go down, and you don't want to get stuck in that. Materialistic things are it's better to do my recommendation is always running, lifting, working out, stuff like that. Like those are the things that you can't buy. Well, you can buy Ozempic now, but. But running and stuff like, or lifting it's a different thing because it's like, you lost weight, and you lost weight by being in a deficit. You didn't fucking take pills or anything. I've lost weight. It was because of hard work and stuff, and eating better.
That wasn't hard work.
Yeah, well, fucking eating less calories is hard work. I mean, like, especially when you're used to eating more. When you've been doing that for so long. But that is it's hard work. You can't buy that. And some people, and it's funny because then people will try to compare themselves to that, be like, nah, but you did this, or try to belittle your thing. It's like, no, it's like you just can't buy this.
I feel like people always put me up higher than like, they're like, you're crazy. You're probably just eating salads all day, huh? I'm like, no, I still eat whatever I want. I mean, not whatever I want,
but it's still a form of discipline. You have to be
true. I didn't think I'd be able to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why.
It's good. Congratulations.
It took a while. Thank you. But I need to go to the gym again. But yeah, my part for the materialistic thing, I think that's probably the main point, is like buy stuff that you like because you like it, not because you think other people are gonna like you or like that you bought it.
Mm-hmm.
I get new stuff quite often, more than I probably should, as I got the Switch 2 yesterday. But I had the first Switch. I never got any of the upgrades. I know there's people who buy like the special editions and stuff, which is crazy. I'm like, why do you need a fourth Switch? This one's a different color than the other one that I have. Is it the same?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spec-wise? Yeah.
I need to have a Switch collection.
Mm-hmm.
I suffer from that a little bit, but it's not to that extreme. And it's not for other people.
Yeah.
I do like sharing it sometimes. I'm like, look, this is kind of cool, huh?
Mm-hmm.
So, because I'm interested in it. I'm not like, look at this. I have one. You don't have one. Look at it. It's so cool, huh?
It's so cool. It's really, really nice, and it's always the best.
It's always better. It's better than the one you have.
If you even get one, mine's better because I got it earlier. Yeah.
Yeah, it's always like I'm showing you because I'm happy for myself, I guess. Like, I'm excited and I want to share it, I guess. But I'm never like trying to flex.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I drive an old truck, but shout out to my dad.
Yeah.
But I've never like wanted to get a crazy car.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Don't buy expensive things just because they're expensive either.
Yeah, don't say, oh, it's a Gucci shirt, so I want a Gucci shirt. It's like, that doesn't do anything for you.
It's gonna, I don't know how people could be like, there's like people who, you're like, oh yeah, no, I bought this for that much. And like, oh, I got that whatever for like 200. It's like,
you paid more?
You paid more?
No, yeah, for me, a flex is I paid less. Like,
yeah, like look at the, like, yeah.
Like I got this shirt, this Nike shirt for $10 at an outlet. It's like, oh shit, damn, that to me is super cool because I'm like, fucking lucky. I'm more jealous of that.
Yeah,
you saved money instead of being like, I spent 200. I'd be like, wow, you're a fucking dumbass.
Yeah, you couldn't have waited a little bit.
You couldn't have waited for something to be less or something. Yeah,
yeah. That's funny. Saving money is a flex.
A flex nowadays. Yeah, and to me, yeah. Yeah, but the materialistic thing is, I feel like it's pretty self-explanatory. Don't obsess over those things. It's not worth it. At the end of the day, you're never gonna feel proud of it, and there's always gonna be something new and better to get anyway. So it's a constant loop.
Yeah, or else you're gonna do like what I did with the Oculus. I wanted an Oculus so bad. I got it. I played it for like a week, and I haven't touched it in forever. And I'm like,
Yeah,
I'll get to it. We'll get to it. But
Yeah,
I still haven't played it.
yeah,
Loudest semis ever today.
yeah. And then with the moving to a new city, yeah, I mean, Daniel, I just hope you'll figure it out, man. And one thing I will say that's super reassuring too for me is like, I work with students, and sometimes they're younger and stuff, and a lot of the times they'll say, well, I don't know really what I want to do or what I want to study and stuff, and I'm like, dude, we're all on that fucking track. Like nobody knows what the fuck they want to do. Like, but nobody wants to know. Nobody knows what they want to do. But that's why it's more exciting. Like, keep trying different things, because that's how you're gonna find out what you really want to do.
Yeah.
Like, do a podcast, fucking record yourself, make videos. Like, you're gonna be trying different things, and that's how you're gonna learn, and that's how you're gonna know what you like.
And you're gonna suck.
Yeah, you're gonna suck. It's gonna be horrible.
But it's okay.
Yeah.
And you're gonna be overcritical of yourself. I remember whenever I used to draw and like journal and stuff, or like even just drawing, I guess is the main focus. I would be like, man, this looks like shit. I draw it terrible. And then I'll like come back to it. I'm like, oh, it's not that bad. I'm just being like overcritical of myself for doing that with like videos and stuff. You're like, this looks a little bit weird. And you show it to somebody and they're like,
that looks really cool.
What? I didn't even notice that at all.
Yeah. But to you, it might, because especially if you're like a perfectionist, if you're like, I want this to be perfect. And I mean, it sucks because like social media too has made it like that to
Sure.
where everything has to be perfect and framed right and sound great and all that stuff. It's like, no, just get the basic shit. Like, yeah. But
you'll just get better
get better as you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because at first, I mean, our podcast, we're on, this is episode 6, but like our first episode compared to now, like the amount of comfort and like,
yeah, just being
I
able
feel
to
like
talk.
just the flow is a lot better. So, yeah, just start something. That's the recommendation too. We don't even need to fucking do this today, but
We're both recommending.
yeah, we'll recommend. I think just start whatever you want to do. Just start it. There's never a better time than now. I saw a quote too that said something like that. It's like, you may have a lot of challenges now, but right now might be the easiest time to do it, because later on there's more responsibilities. There's more things that you might have to tackle. So start now. Whatever it is you want to do, whatever you're interested in, just start it now. Don't wait. Don't wait until the perfect time. It's like the whole thing, like where, the whole gym thing too. It's like, I'm not going to go to the gym. Let me buy a shitload of gym clothes first. Let me buy the perfect gym shoes. Let me buy the gym membership. It's like, no, just fucking get your shoes on right now. Go walk.
True.
See if you like that. Like, start now, because there's never going to be a perfect time. Never.
Yeah, it's all baby steps. You don't have to jump right into it. Like when I was losing weight, I mean, I guess I did like 1.5 pounds per week, which is still pretty extreme. And now I'm doing 2, but I don't stick to it too much. But I have to eat a lot now.
Yeah.
Which is crazy how much I used to eat. I still can't believe that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But just like start small. I mean, I started with 0 sugar because of him. I didn't think I could do it. I drank pop crazy, like I've said before, and then I switched to 0 sugar. It tasted like shit. Julie's starting to get used to it now. I'm trying to get her used to it. She likes flavored 0 sugar stuff, so we're figuring that out. And then she'll get on to Coke Zero. But yeah, just start somewhere small. You don't have to, like Mauricio said, you don't have to get the best stuff. Your phone, we're recording on my 2-year-old iPhone.
Yeah.
Which is still fantastic. You don't always need the newest phone. It goes for the materialistic thing. If you have an old phone, you want to upgrade it, you have the money, and you want a new phone, and you have the means to do it, who says you can't? If you want it that bad, if you think that, my phone's a piece of shit, like Mauricio's was fucking
Mine was horrible.
lagging on Snapchat, and you need to upgrade, and it's on sale right then and there, and you're like, why not? I have the money. I'll do it really quickly. I'll pay it off. Ba-boom, ba-boom. If you can do the Verizon sign up, if you're going to be with Verizon and you can trade in your phone and you have a piece of shit phone, as long as you don't, it's troublesome. We did it with Julie. I mean, go ahead, but don't trade in your phone every year and pay it off, because it's such a minor upgrade. Just because you have the new iPhone. It's just like, you don't need to do that. No. You don't need a brand new. My dad used his phone forever, and it's like, I think if you just get battery swapped, it's gonna feel like a new phone, which I'm gonna probably do with this.
I probably will do it with this, because this is the first like pro iPhone that I got.
I had the 13 Pro.
No, I just said I had the 11, and that shit was getting hot. That shit would burn my pocket.
Yeah, my 13 had bad battery, and I traded it in for this one, and now I think I'm just gonna battery swap that one once it gets below 80.
Well, I honestly liked answering a question. I think that was good. Hopefully that helps Daniel.
Yeah, Chubbs. I'm sorry, I don't remember what you said, and my phone's recording, so I can't even look at it. But I know it was something good, and I can't remember it.
We'll give you guys more opportunities to ask questions. We'll ask on Instagram or something. So, yeah, I mean, yeah, we're not gonna spin the wheel. We had our recommendation. Our recommendation was just to start.
True.
Start small.
What would I have gotten?
What would you have gotten? React. We need to fucking take off React. No, we could keep doing React, but we get that one so much. But, well, thank you guys for listening again. Make sure you like and subscribe. Follow our TikTok, please.
We have 10 views on our most recent
video.
video.
On our last video. Interact with our stuff, please, as much as possible. Follow us on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, our shorts. Share as much as possible. Again, thank you guys so much for everybody that leaves comments, likes, and shares and everything. We truly appreciate it. But yeah, thank you guys so much. This has been another episode of the Aimless Pod. See if I can hit the camera. Fuck.